In this video, I'm going to be ranking the top 10 best dark matter cards right now in NBA 2K23 My Team. Let me know in the comment section down below how many dark matters you guys currently have on your squad, and of course let me know what you guys would change about my top 10 and who you guys think are the best dark matters in the game currently. So at the number 10 spot, I did go with the dark matter Dwight Howard, but I will say from number 9 onwards I feel pretty confident about my selections, but for number 10 I had no idea who to go with. There's cards like Dwight Howard, Kareem, D-Rob, Hakeem, all great options. Even cards like Penny Hardaway, Jimmy Butler, those are guys that are going to be probably honorable mentions. I went with Dwight Howard. I just feel like he's a little bit better than those guys. Not 100% sure who to go with at number 10. Like I mentioned, all those guys would be great replacements over Dwight. I just think for me personally, I really like this Dwight card. He's 6'11" at the power forward position, 7'4" wingspan. He's one of the best interior big defenders in the game. Even though he's 6'11", I mean, this card's got every single Hall of Fame defensive badge. Also, Bill Russell is another honorable mention as well. He's another great option at that small forward position. But Dwight Howard, I do think is an absolute beast on the defensive end. He's an amazing rebounder. He finishes at the basket very well. And I also do think his jump shot is pretty solid, and he's got great dribble sig. So this one really comes down to personal preference for number 10. Like I mentioned, from 9 onwards, I do feel pretty confident about my selection. So at the number 9 spot is going to be Dark Matter Dikembe, still one of the best big men in my team currently, 7'2" with a 7'6" wingspan, and can also play that power forward spot, which can be super valuable. He's a great defender, 98 block, 98 interior defense, 90 perimeter, 88 steal. He's got tons of Hall of Fame defensive badges, only missing one, which is pick dodger. He's one of the best shot blockers in the game. He's a great rebounder, can finish under the basket. He's super athletic as well, maybe not as good as Dwight Howard's speed and strength and athleticism, you know, that type of stuff wise, but still going to be super athletic. And I also do think he's got a very solid jump shot on very quick timing, and also some okay dribble sigs. But mainly what this card can do is play really good defense, be super tall, block shots, and then hit the wide open 3. At the number 8 spot though is going to be the new point guard, the dark matter Ron Artest. He's a point guard shooting guard, 6'7" with a 6'10" wingspan. I think he's a very, I don't know about underrated point guard, because I'm not exactly sure, you know, how good people think, or how good people think this card actually is, but I think Ron Artest is a top 2 to 3 point guard in the game. He's basically just a better Jimmy Butler, 98 block, 99 steal, 99 perimeter with a 99 interior defense. The way that I look at him is he's Jimmy Butler with a little bit better dribble sigs and a way better jump shot is probably my best comparison for Dark Matter Ron Artest. And if you give Jimmy Butler this type of jump shot with a little bit better dribble sigs, he becomes so much better of a point guard, and that is exactly what this Dark Matter Ron Artest is. But at the number 7 spot, I still think you got to give it to the Dark Matter Steve Smith. He's a small forward shooting guard, 6'8" with a 6'10" wingspan. If you guys have used this card, you'll just know how good he is. Like, I can't even explain it, but his movement is in game is just so quick, and he can dribble at such a high level. I mean, he's got great dribble sigs, he's got such a good jump shot on very quick timing. He's also got the Trae Young leaner, which if you guys are on next gen and know how to use that, it can be super effective. He's also got great stats and badges. I just think all around Steve Smith is still the 7th best dark matter in the game. At the number 6 spot, I feel like you got to go with the dark matter Kristaps. His ability to play the center and power forward position and still be super dominant at both of those, I feel like is super valuable in a big man card. He's 7'3" with a 7'6" wingspan, so he definitely has the height and the size to play the center position, but then he's also got the stretching ability. Like, he can shoot the ball at a very high level to play a stretch 4 and be a super tall power forward, being 7'3" with a 95 3 ball, 93 mid range, tons of Hall of Fame shooting badges, you know, including guard up, limitless range, green machine, deadeye, corner specialist, claymore, catch and shoot, blinders, amped agent 3. Yes, he might not be the quickest, he might not be the best defender at the power forward of the center position, but still a super valuable card in Dark Matter Kristaps, and I do think all around is probably the 6th best dark matter in the game. At the number 5 spot is going to be the Dark Matter KG. I think he's so elite at that shooting guard or small forward position. Really doesn't depend, it really doesn't matter in my eyes where you run him. I think he's a little bit better at small forward, and the way that I kind of compare KG to other cards is I think he's just Bill Russell with a way better jump shot, with way better dribble sigs, and that's pretty much it. Like, he's just another Bill Russell, you know, type of small forward card. He's 6'11", 7'2" wingspan, basically perfect defensive stats, has almost every single Hall of Fame defensive badge. He's got a great jump shot with the LaMelo Ball base on very quick timing. He's got some very solid dribble sigs and great dunk packages as well. I mean, the card's just an absolute monster at that small forward position. I do think he's probably the new best small forward in my team. At the number 4 spot is going to be Dark Matter Hero MJ. I think he's probably the second best point guard in the game. He's 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. I think him and Ron Artest is very close at that point guard position. I just like MJ's jump shot slightly more than Ron Artest. Now that really comes down to preference of whose release you like more. And then also dribble sigs wise, very similar sigs. I mean, they both have the tray escape. You know, Donovan Mitchell size up for Ron Artest, and then the Kyle Lowry size up for MJ. But I do think MJ's dunk packages are a little bit better, and then he also does have the trade leaner. Ron Artest has the trade leaner as well. I didn't even realize that, but yeah, both have the trade leaner, both have very similar sigs. I mean, they're very similar point guards. I just think MJ's got a slightly better jump shot and also better slightly better jump shot and also slightly better dunk animations. And I do think Hero MJ, not the elemental one, but Hero MJ is the 4th best Dark Matter card. At the number 3 spot, might seem a little bit low, but it's going to be the Dark Matter T-Mac, an amazing 6'8" shooting guard with a 7'2" wingspan. I still think he's probably number 1 or number 2 at the shooting guard position. He's basically a perfect card. He's 6'8" at the shooting guard position, great stats and badges, has the best jump shot in the game on quick timing, has great dribble sigs. I mean, the only way to make T-Mac better is give him like the Trey leaner, put his jump shot on very quick timing, give him like the Steve Francis size up and the Trey Young escape, maybe give him like quick drops off 1, because I believe he doesn't have those, which he doesn't, you know, make his tendencies better. And that's pretty much it, besides like upping the block, upping the interior defense. But all around, I think T-Mac is the 3rd best Dark Matter card currently in my team. But at the number 2 spot is going to be Dark Matter Terry. I do think there's a new best Dark Matter card in the game that I'll talk about more here in a second. But I think Terry and T-Mac are, you know, 2A, 2B. I'm just putting Terry at 2 and T-Mac at 3. I think they're both very, very close in skill level. And if you want to put T-Mac over Terry Dishinger, I think that is perfectly cool to do so. I just like Terry a little bit more because he's got a quicker jump shot, basically the same release, but the Carmelo Anthony upper release is a little bit quicker than the Oscar, so he's got a little bit faster of a jump shot, and then he does have the Steve Francis size up over the T-Mac size up, which I do think is a massive difference, and makes Terry Dishinger a lot quicker with the ball in his hands, especially at getting downhill. But I do think the best Dark Matter card in the game currently is actually this Hero Dark Matter point guard, Jokic. I think he's so overpowered and super glitchy, being a 6'11" point guard with a 7'3" wingspan. He's got perfect stats and badges, including 40 on Hall of Fame. His stats are all above a 90, most above a 92 or 93. You take a look at his animations. He's got honestly one of the best point guard releases in the game, having the Eric Pascal base, the Oscar Robertson upper on very quick timing. If you guys have seen footage of him in game, you've used him, you played against him, you've seen gameplays on him, his jump shot is super quick. And then he's also got great dribble sigs for a 6'11" card. The fact that he can move at such a high level, he's got quick drops off 1, front clutches. He is the perfect point guard card currently in my team. But let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys think about my top 10 Dark Matters? And let me know, who do you guys think is the best Dark Matter card currently in the game? Is it Jokic for you guys like me? Is it Terry Dishinger? Is it T-Mac? Is it MJ? Is it KG? Let me know your guys' top 10 and who you think is the best Dark Matter currently in my team. But I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.